What's going on, you guys? Welcome back for another video. Today I have a sit down kind of educational, informative video for you all about exactly why we bloat, what exactly bloating is, and how to reduce it. Because it was something that I used to face a lot. Actually, I've had a lot of stomach and digestive issues, which I've actually seen a doctor for and kind of found out if I had certain intolerances to certain foods, but I was bloated all the time. Of course, a lot of that was back in the day as well when I was doing crazy amounts of like overeating and stuff like that. But I asked you guys on Snapchat how many of you really struggled with that. I know the main portion of my Snapchat following is women, but I think men also struggle with this as well. And a lot of you said for women, especially when you're on your period and just other random times throughout the month, you do find that you're very bloated and you would really like to hear any type of bloating remedies. So through my research and personal experience, there's only a few reasons why we bloat. What I've broken it down to is, first of all, overeating, just going completely crazy and completely stuffing yourself. You'll notice, of course, that your stomach tends to look distended and just feel really gross. Secondly, for women, when you do get on your period, same thing happens. Your stomach tends to get a little bit bigger and you feel just really crappy. Also eating high in salt foods, and then also just high fat and sugar foods in general, any type of processed or fast food can make you feel that way. And it's not the same thing as when you eat a full healthy meal and you just feel satiated and you feel full and you feel good, but you don't feel like your stomach is really like purging out there. I know for me, myself, whenever I eat something very high in salt, I tend to retain a lot of water as well. So I like personally to really try to keep my salt consumption very low. I always tend to go for the pink Himalayan salt rather than just like white table salt, which is just not good for you whatsoever. I also screenshotted something really interesting that I found online when I was researching bloating. It said the second most common cause of temporary bloating is gas in the abdomen, which is crazy. Like, I would never think of that, but I guess it happens whenever you swallow too much air, which I know sounds like weird, but it might just be something you're doing that you're unaware of if you are bloated a lot more than normal. And it says here, some people swallow more air when they're nervous. It's possible that practicing ways to reduce stress and anxiety, such as breathing exercises or progressive muscle relaxation, may help reduce excess gas and bloating. And also some other reasons why we bloat just in general is water retention. I think that's the main one that a lot of us know, but actually drinking an excess of water. I like to have mine with apple cider vinegar and lemon. I'll go into my little routine here in a minute. Will really help to flush all that excess out. Then also having a food intolerance, which some people might know they have and they might still choose to eat those items anyways, or some people actually have no idea that their stomach is very intolerant to certain foods. I think that was kind of what was happening with me over the past few years. A lot of people, I think it's like 75 to 80% of people have at least a slight intolerance to dairy, the cheese and the milk and the eggs and everything like that. It's not really the best for us, which we know, but a lot of us choose to eat it anyways because it's been in our diet for so many years, or those certain ingredients are in our favorite foods, but a lot of people's stomachs just cannot process and break those down. So if you see someone who has an excessive amount of pizza, or like with a ton of cheese on there or a ton of ice cream, and they're feeling really bloated afterwards, I've heard that a super high percentage of people experience bloating like that when they have an excess of dairy. You can actually get tested at your doctor's. This is something I want to do in the future as well, or pretty soon actually. They do like a little prick test on your arm to see all the things that you're allergic to. And sometimes, especially in the past when my stomach has been hurting so bad, I really have wanted to narrow it down and see if I do have like a slight intolerance or if I'm just completely dairy intolerant. I know I did recently add like egg whites and stuff back into my routine, and I've been feeling okay, but I'm curious to know if I have like a specific allergy or intolerance to it. So if you eat a lot of dairy and you're constantly feeling bloated, be sure to definitely check that out. So personally, it took me a good 3.5 days to severely reduce the insane bloating that I had last week, like I said, when I started my period. And a lot of you just wanted to know what exactly I did to get my stomach completely down from looking like super distended and just feeling uncomfortable. So I'll walk you through specifically what I did for those 3 days consistently and straight to reduce all that stomach inflammation. So day one, when I started my period and I was feeling the most bloated, I made a promise to myself for the next few days to only drink water. Nothing but water with lemon and like this little concoction I'm going to show you. This is something I do on the regular anyways, but I notice as well that it really does help with the bloating. So every morning I'll have 8 to 10 ounces of water with some lemon juice. This is just the Italian version I got from like Ralph's or something. It was like $5. And then I have 1 to 2 tablespoons in it of the apple cider vinegar. This one is from Thrive Market. I've shown it before. You can get them at the grocery store. Just make sure it says with the mother, so it has all those healthy natural ingredients at the bottom, so when you shake it up you're getting all the benefits of everything natural in there. So I have that detox drink every single morning and sometimes at lunch as well. I'll also sometimes put in a tiny bit of cayenne pepper. You can see these remedies like all over Pinterest and stuff. They work very, very well for any type of stomach indigestion, bloating, inflammation, anything like that. A lot of people ask about the taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's really not that bad. Honestly, if you look up the benefits and how great it is for your overall health, just suck it up and down it because it's really good for you. So I have that every morning for the full 3 days. I drank absolutely nothing but water, and I drank a good gallon of water every single day, no excuses. I also cut out all salt from my diet because salt really tends to bloat you and also cause swelling, and I cut out all dairy products. All of them. As you guys know, I did recently add like some egg whites and certain little dairy products, some ice cream products here and there back into my routine. But when I'm trying to reduce the bloating and the figuring out like what your stomach intolerance is, a lot of people have a small or big intolerance to dairy products. And when I cut out all the ice cream, the cheese, the milk, my stomach bloating like almost instantly goes right down. I also did 2 body wraps within the 3-day period to really just help with tightening and firming and toning up that stomach area. You guys know I'm also going on vacation on Friday to St. Louis, and I've been doing like crunches and everything like that, but I just really wanted something to like fully tighten up that area. The wraps don't really help you to lose pounds necessarily, but they really do help reduce the appearance of cellulite, which I have a lot of cellulite naturally because that's just genetic, and they just help overall to improve your skin texture and the tightness around your stomach and like belly flab area, which I know is a major like problem area for many women. You guys know the ones that I've used before are from Fit Wraps. This is just like a blank bag because I used the other 2 last week when I was filming this, and I did film how to put them on and everything. It's super, super easy. What I like about theirs is they're super budget friendly, which we know anything I mentioned on my channel has to be catered towards like single parents or people on a budget. I think it's only like 28 or 29 bucks and you get 4, and they truly do what they say they're gonna do. Like, they don't make any false claims on the packaging. You guys know there's so many things floating around social media, Instagram. People just want you to like blow money like that on their product without even knowing if it works. And I know it's hard to tell with certain like social media influencers and stuff. People recommending certain things, what does work. So specifically on their package, they say it's going to tighten and firm and improve your skin texture in that area, which I personally truly do feel like it does work. You guys can see in my pictures as well, it's not like a crazy like 5-6 pound weight loss. I'm not gonna lie to kick it, but it definitely like very much tones. Can I talk today? Tones and firms up that area, which is specifically what I was wanting to go with, in addition to everything else that I do, like the detox drink in the morning and cutting down the dairy and salt. When you mix all this stuff up together, I can guarantee you're gonna severely reduce any bloating or stomach cramps or gassiness or indigestion that you do have. The Fit Wraps are already super affordable if you guys want to try them, but I will leave an additional 15% off down below for you, so that'll all be in the down bar. So I also cut out Brussels sprouts, cabbage, prunes, anything that's very starchy, that's a starchy fruit or vegetable, because those can also cause gassiness and that extra air in your abdomen, therefore leading to bloating. So for that full like 3.5 day period, I completely had that out of my diet as well, which I feel like really did help in the appearance of my stomach kind of going back down to normal and looking thinner and tighter. Also, if you have a lot of beans or lentils in your diet, those can easily cause a lot of gas and indigestion, as well as artificial sweeteners, which a lot of people tend to think are healthy because there's no calories, but those can also contribute to bloating. So there's definitely many things. Definitely just like research it. When I was looking up liquid products and food products that all contribute to bloating, there was like hundreds of them that I didn't even know about. So if there's something that you constantly have in your diet and you're definitely just feeling more bloated or a more distended stomach over time, be sure to look that up and see if you have any type of intolerance to it, or just try like eliminating certain things for like a good 4 to 5 day period. Try completely taking dairy out of your routine, just seeing how you feel. If you've eaten the same diet, say for 15 or 20 years, you might not even realize that there's a problem. Say you completely take dairy out of your diet, and you just feel so much better, more mental clarity, more energy, and you know, you're not bloated whatsoever, then you'll know that something like that was the problem. So I would say just really like target out certain things and just take them out for probably like a good week to really see how you feel, and I guarantee you're gonna see a change in your stomach. Also, to make sure that you are getting adequate fiber into your daily food intake every single day. You can get this in so many ways. There's fiber bars, plenty of fiber in certain foods, and I personally take a fiber powder every day mixed in my morning water or morning shake, and it really just helps to help your digestive system go to the bathroom easier and get rid of all the toxins, get all the gross stuff out of there, which will in turn really help with your bloating or having any type of distended stomach. So be sure to keep fiber up high on your priority list. So yeah, overall, those would be my top fighting bloating, helping to reduce any type of bloating or inflammation tips that I personally have and what I did to kind of combat my stomach issues over the years and also last week. So thank you guys so much for requesting this video. I hope you learned something new. Everything I talked about will be linked down below. If you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe. I have tons of videos on my channel about my weight loss journey and meal prep and everything kind of having to do with living a healthy lifestyle. So I would love if you would join the family. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Mwah.
Good morning, my beautiful friends. I just got back from the gym and I'm gonna be making breakfast. I don't know, I can't talk right now. Today I'm gonna be doing a what I eat for sustainable healthy weight loss. So if you saw my video back in June where I gained 20 pounds after I'd lost 70 pounds, I said that I was gonna be documenting this a lot better than I have been on YouTube, and I'm sorry about that. But in the last, what has it been, 6 months? I've lost about 14 to 15 pounds. I only weigh myself once a month, so I weighed myself on December 1st and I was 126 pounds. So I think that was 14 or 15 pounds that I've lost since June, which I know is really slow, but it's very sustainable. I feel like I'm not doing anything at all. I'm not restricting my calories. I'm not working out like crazy. I'm not really doing anything except for eating healthy foods. I just want to talk about kind of where I think I went wrong. So when I had originally lost 70 pounds, I'd never in my entire life had reached a goal weight or had successful weight loss. So I really had no idea how to maintain my weight. And how I gained those 20 pounds back was, it's not that I was eating like junk food all the time or anything like that. I was just eating differently. I wasn't eating the way that I was when I was losing weight, which now I realize to maintain my weight whenever I get there, I have no real goal or time frame. I'm just letting my body do what it wants to do and get where it wants to get to. I have no weight goal, I have no weight time frame, none of that nonsense this time. I realize I'm still going to have to eat the way that I was eating to lose the weight in the first place. That's where I went wrong. So for breakfast this morning, I'm gonna be making us hash browns. I pre-steamed some potatoes that I have in the fridge, and Derek got me this retro, like vintage, I would say that it's like a modern day spiralizer, except for it's from the 1950s, I think. It's called the Salad Master, and he got it off eBay. It's like super vintage. It has all these different what would you call them, attachments, so you can make different kinds of like fun shapes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try and shred my hash browns in this, and then I'm just gonna put some seasoning on them, probably dice up some peppers, onions, spinach. I would do mushrooms, but I don't have mushrooms. This thing is dangerous! And then put some spices on it. I'll put the exact recipes to everything I eat today in the description box for you guys, just so that you know if you want to remake them. And yeah, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna start making food. back inside from doing yoga, as you saw in the video. I've been working really hard on my handstands because I want to be able to do like a killer handstand. That's my goal for 2019. I want to talk really quickly about the exercise that I've been doing. So I've been going to the gym probably 3 to 5 times a week. Like sometimes I'm really motivated and I go 5 times, and then some weeks I just go 3 times. But I've been doing probably 45 minutes of just strength training. I have not been walking as much. If you saw my weight loss journey from years ago, I was walking like 15,000 steps a day. Now I'm probably walking 5, maybe 1 day a week I get 10,000 steps. But I haven't really been doing a lot of like steady state cardio. I've just been doing more strength training to get stronger and to firm up and build muscle and all those things. And I've found it just to be a lot better for my mentality. Instead of walking around in circles or trying to like walk 7 miles a day, it just got really boring. And I found that I would have to take a nap every day because I was really tired just from doing a lot of activity and stuff. And now I have more energy to like focus on things that I want to do in my life, things that I want to create, and just having a good life in general that's not focused around walking 7 miles a day. And obviously I do yoga pretty much every day. But yeah, it's just been very relaxed. I haven't been like pushing myself really hard or doing anything crazy. I just wanted to mention that if you guys had any questions. And I'm really more focused right now on just building my strength and flexibility and kind of just seeing where this new routine takes me. Like I said, I don't have any weight loss goals or any goals anymore. I just want to find a routine that I can stick to for the rest of my life and be happy and be strong and be healthy and be all those things. So I'm going to show you guys how to make my favorite little snack. I call them mint truffle balls. Basically all they are is dates, cocoa powder, and peppermint, a little bit of peppermint oil, and they honestly taste like peppermint patties. I have a video where I made them in the past, but I haven't made them for a while, and then I made them for Christmas, and like everyone was freaking out about how good they are because they're amazing. They taste like freaking candy and they're so healthy for you. So I've been eating these a lot as just in between meals if I want something sweet. I think because I eat more of a starch-based diet, I always kind of want to have something small and sweet after a meal for some reason, and I really just love chocolate, and any way that I can get chocolate into my body, I'm good with that. So let's make these. They're really simple to make. They're just kind of messy. So like I said, I'll be leaving the recipe for this in the description box below, but what I do basically is I use really good medjool dates. These are from 7hotdates.com, and they are the wet pack dates, so you don't have to soak them or anything. If you get dry dates from Whole Foods or any other kind of store and they're not super wet, I would recommend soaking them for at least an hour and then draining off all of that water. All we're gonna do is put our dates into our blender, add in our cocoa powder, and then add in our peppermint oil and blend it together. You really only need to blend it for a few seconds. And then I like to make these really small, so I just use a little teaspoon and I scoop out a little bit. They're probably about 1 inch in diameter. You want to put a little bit of cocoa powder into a bowl, and then once you're done rolling them into a ball, all you're going to do is just roll them in the cocoa powder, and then you'll just want to do that until all of your mixture is gone. Once you're done, they'll look like this, and they will be really soft. What I always do is I just put them in the freezer. I leave them in the freezer, and then when I want to eat them, I just take them out. And I just store them in a little glass Pyrex container like this. Hey, Baba. Why are you always in here? Today has been one of those days where I've been so busy and I wanted to make like good meals, but I'm gonna eat leftovers for lunch because I just have a lot of stuff to do, and then I'm gonna make something special for dinner. This is leftover lentil loaf from Christmas, and I actually like it so much better when it's cold because I grew up eating meatloaf. Hate to say that, but I always liked it better when it's cold. And this lentil loaf is amazing. Again, the recipe will be in the description box, and then I just have a side of sweet potatoes here that I just baked in my air fryer.
So beautiful, and if you fall, I will catch you. We will dance away gloomy days right here.
For this delicious dinner that I have, you guys kind of saw me put it together. I have white rice, some marinated tempeh that I cooked in the air fryer. I've also got some steamed broccoli in here, greens, carrots, cilantro, green onion, sesame seeds, and then the dressing I made out of tahini and the Trader Joe's Goiza dipping sauce. If you've never tried that stuff, it's actually really good. Let's try this out. I just kind of like to throw together these little bowls, and I make them different every time, and they always turn out really delicious. This tempeh marinade is so delicious. I put it on tofu all the time. Sometimes I just use it as a sauce that I'll put over a stir fry bowl or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.
What's going on, you guys? What's up? Welcome back to another fitness video, kind of slash like car vlog. A lot of you are saying you really love all the new fitness content in my new Shred fitness series, so I wanted to thank you guys so much. I'm always trying to gauge like what you want to see mixed in with what I'm passionate about and what I like filming, but I'm so excited to see all of you so excited for a new fitness series on my channel. So I just wanted to thank you really quick for all the encouragement and just all the love on my first 2 episodes. So if you're just passing by my channel or you randomly found this video, what's up? I'm Jordan. Right now I'm in a 12-week fat loss cut where I'm sharing with you guys all of my workouts, all of my meals and what I eat in a day, lots of vegan and vegetarian options, and just kind of how my body changes throughout the next 12 weeks. So I'm basically like documenting this whole journey with you guys. I know so many of you also originally found my channel through meal prep and weight loss and like workout videos. So a lot of you are on your own fitness journey as well. So I find that sharing the meals and the information back and forth with you guys has been really cool. Also just looking through other like video comments these past few weeks, a lot of you said you missed the more casual videos or like the car vlogs. So we're kind of gonna like mix some of this footage in with this fitness video today, but I'm really happy with my first week progress with the cut. So I lost almost 3 pounds and I honestly feel amazing. Like I have a long way to go. You guys know I have really big goals for myself and I've got like 30 more pounds to lose. But even just losing 3 this first week and sticking very strict to every single macro that my coach Leah has set out for me, I'm already feeling incredible. I mentioned in my last video, but I'm at such an amazing place in my mindset and my mentality right now. I've committed to this 100%. I am not quitting. Like I just feel incredible, and I know for sure that starting this cut, this is something I'm going to be able to finish out, and that's just like super exciting for me. So that was my progress for like week 1. We're gonna shoot into a clip of the workout I actually did this morning. It was a full body workout. I was dying. A lot of you said definitely keep the workout clips coming. So I'm going to show you guys that whole workout, and then we're going to go into everything that I'm eating today. If you're curious, I'm eating around like 1,650 calories. I can leave my macros in the description box down below. Yeah, right now it's actually 4:27. I'm actually just out running a few errands before I have to pick up Christian later. I have to drop off. My entire trunk is filled with stuff from Goodwill. And I'm going to return some shoes at Kohl's for a different size. And I wanted to just kind of show you guys what I'm eating for today as well. So I brought one of these snacks on the go. It's the one birthday cake bar. I got this from Target. These are incredible. I believe I've tried the little like birthday cake bites, but never the bars. I found these at Target the other day. I think they only come like 4 in a box, but they're awesome. They're 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, 22 carb. So I'm fitting 1 bar a day into my macros as of right now, and I've been loving these, but I also filmed what I ate earlier in the day today, so we'll get into all that. But yeah, lots of content kind of jumbled up into this one fitness vlog. So hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe, give this a thumbs up if you're liking the fitness content, and let's shoot into the workout I did this morning. Alright, so I just got a grilled chicken salad from The Habit. If you've watched my channel for a really long time, I've gotten this and shared this multiple times, but I take the chicken out since I don't eat meat and I put in a vegan patty. So I usually can like make something vegan from home. I'll just get home and I'll choose like one of these vegan burgers or like meatless crumbles, and I'll just do some type of veggie option on top. But The Habit, they actually offer a vegan patty now. So I just have them sub the chicken for a vegan patty. I don't get any dressing because their ranch dressing and their Caesar is very, very high in fat. And it's very heavily like dairy based. So I just choose to go with the Bolthouse Farms Creamy Caesar. This is vegetarian, of course, but not vegan, but it has a lower amount of dairy, and this is actually a yogurt-based dressing, so the macros are better since I'm being really strict on my cut and on all of my macros. So 45 cal for 2 tablespoons, 2.5 fat, 4 carb, and 2 protein. I'm telling you, the taste on this is unbeatable. They have so many flavors. I always get this from Albertsons. So I basically just get croutons, shredded carrots, Christian singing, cucumbers, grilled onions. I asked them to substitute the raw onions for grilled, and a veggie patty on top. And this is also a lot of volume of salad. So usually sometimes I'll split this up into 2 meals just because it's so incredibly, I was gonna say fulfilling. It is fulfilling, but filling as well. So yeah, this is just a pretty staple meal for me that I have all the time. It's absolutely delicious, not too pricey, and it's just a really good option if you're on the go. So that was my first big meal of the day. You guys know I do intermittent fasting, so I believe it was like 1:30 p.m. I had that salad, and then I just wanted to show you here 2 of my staple like snack meals that I have. I was just having some carrots and celery along with the no-calorie Walden Farms ranch dipping sauce, which is actually surprisingly tasty for having no calories. It doesn't taste like chemically or gross in my opinion. I really like it. So I just did 2 servings of the veggies along with that ranch. And then this is also a really good snack option that I love. It's the Quaker caramel rice cakes. So these do have 50 calories per rice cake. It's just, you can also use these as well for like a skinny sandwich. If you do eat meat, you can put like turkey slices on top. Here what I'm going to do though is just use sugar-free jelly and whipped peanut butter because it actually has a lot less calories and macros. As you can see, I was just spreading like a really thin layer on each rice cake, and I was weighing everything out just because I want to be as close to the T as possible on my macros. I was doing 1 serving or 1 tablespoon of the whipped peanut butter and then 1 serving of the jelly, and making a huge ass mess, as you can see, because I'm 5 years old. So I was just doing 2 thin layers of those and then 1 serving of these unsweetened chocolate chips, which was about 70 calories for 30 grams. So I was just weighing it out again to be really consistent on trying to hit my macros like literally to a T. But this ended up being super filling, great afternoon snack. Highly recommend you guys try. They also have white cheddar rice cakes, which are really, really good. But today I was just feeling like the peanut butter and chocolate chip combo. And as you can see, what am I doing with my hands? Trying to make like a cute Instagram picture visual for you guys. But yeah, this was really bomb. And that was what I had before dinner. All right, so it's now like 4:47 p.m. I've been in the car or like out running errands for maybe like 2 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed all that workout footage and seeing what the first few meals were that I ate for the day. I'm pretty much done with all my errands. I'm about to head home. Just wanted to update you. Let's get home. I'll show you what I'm having for dinner and kind of how I finished off the day in my fitness pal and with all of my macros, and we'll kind of close out the video there. All right, moving on to dinner. This was about like 5:45 or 6 p.m. I wanted to do some vegetarian lettuce wraps. I was taking one of those Beyond Meat burgers and I was just cooking it on the stove. Took 3 lettuce cups here and was just filling them with tomatoes. Here you can add really any type of toppings that you want or vegetables, or you could even do rice in there. I did have a cookie earlier in the day though, and that 1 protein bar, so I didn't have too many carbs left, so I didn't add any rice. I took 1/4 a cup of skinny mozzarella cheese and I was just putting this on top of the plant-based burgers, and then I put a lid over top. It only took like a minute to cook, super quick. And then once your protein source is done, all you do is just chop it up into 3 little servings to fit each lettuce cup, and you're done. This is honestly the easiest, quickest meal, and it's so tasty. I know it might look a little basic here, but it is really, really filling, and you can always just add more additional veggies. This is just something I love, and I'm also really lucky to say my son likes this as well. All right, finally back home. It feels like it's been like the longest day. Just wanted to come back on really quick and end off the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for just following along my journey. It means more than I can say and put into words. I really, really appreciate you. If you were new and you enjoyed this video, I'd love to have you subscribe and give the video a like if you guys are enjoying all this fitness content. Also be sure to follow my Instagram because I have been really diligent daily on sharing my meals or snacks or like macros for certain things and sharing my fitness pal with you guys. So I'd love that to also be a resource for you since I'm putting a lot of time into doing a lot more Instagram stories lately for you guys. So I hope you know, enjoy my little Instagram fam over there. I'd love to have you join, and per usual, I think that's it. Be sure to subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.